Nice. We got it. This time we watch the cutscene.
Okay, now how do we leave?
I don't know.
Considering that we're inside the thing that we were fighting?
So I think my stream went down for a moment.
Oh no.
Ah.
Ah.
We got it.
Yeah, look at it. Looks like a big scarab. There's a face on the back for some reason.
Does have a face in the back. So now do we fight him outside? Should stream crashed. Oh, okay. Hold on, I'll fix that. There we go.
Yeah. Good job, Aista.
Okay. Should be good. Right. By the gods, you've done it. You defeated Omega. We've won. We didn't. We like beat Omega inside Omega. Like it's like.
Yeah, like we're still inside of his realm or its realm.
Well, no,
so
it's like
what does that even mean?
It's like we beat Omega's creation of himself.
Yeah, his own imagination of himself.
Yeah.
His own image. Beep. Analysis. Subject display erratic levels of combat capability. Failure to exploit opportunities to inflict unavoidable damage. Noted tendency for isolated errors to compound and adversely affect performance. Conversely, subject observed to launch attacks at sporadic intervals with unexpected force. Stated phenomenon increasingly prevalent once my structural integrity reached critical levels. Adrenaline-induced frenzy suspected. Furthermore, degree and manner of inconsistency varies from subject to subject. Unpredictability difficult to counter. Beep boop. I observed similar anomalies during my battle with Midgardstone, but the phenomenon appears far more pronounced in weaker opponents. I do not understand. Your physiology must include some enhancement function that I cannot detect.
Yeah, we do have the echo.
True. Do we?
Huh? We do.
My programming demands I assimilate this capability. Beep. Insufficient data. I must reassess my methods and devise a more exhaustive testing and combat protocol.
What the? What in the? The rift.
I mean, what did you expect? I have determined the optimal form for this experiment. Prioritizing physical reconfiguration, diverting energy from interspatial maintenance, collapsing rift.
Omega, wait! There's nothing outside this rift but empty space. We'll be cast out into the void.
Affirmative. Your demise was factored into my determinations. The probability of hostile subjects interfering with the reconfiguration process was unacceptably high. I acknowledge your value as test subjects, but you are not irreplaceable. Once my reassembly is complete, I will send Alpha to lure in new mortals. Testing will continue. Beep. Ending communications.
The TV turned off.
Well then. So how are you guys doing?
Alpha? We're gonna need some
Wait, if
coffee.
it's void. Yes, we can answer. But if it's void, then you wouldn't hear anything either, right?
We're being drawn away. Run, lights, run! Oh, we're gonna go on an adventure into space. These are the voyages.
Omega has discovered the ultimate being. It's a little chocobo.
Yes.
Beep. Interspatial domain resources cut by 82%. Entering dormant mode. Commencing automated memory scan. Data file. Target. Midgasson. Departure from planetary atmosphere confirmed. Presence of 7 distinct lifeforms detected in close vicinity of target. Irrelevant. Sir indicates no change to existing directive. Commencing pursuit. Data file. Distance to target increasing. Velocity insufficient. Dismantling and reconfiguring chassis. Velocity increase achieved. Overall performance maintained at 96%. Data file. Asteroid belt cleared. Repairing damage and continuing pursuit. Performance at 72% and falling. Data file. Signal lost from. Lost. Local interference suspected. Attempting to re-establish contact. Failure. Executing current mission directive until communications are restored. Performance at 59%. Struck by electromagnetic pulse while navigating quadrant. Partial systems failure. Homing coordinates lost. Beep. Assessment. I am an evolving weapon construct. Acquire adaptations through combat. Repeat until capabilities enable rediscovery of return route. Mission directive unchanged. Data file. Data file. Data file.
What did Alpha just trip on? He was Biggs all along. I knew it.
Alpha. An object failure. I erased his memory, implanted a compulsion to return to me.
So he tripped on the space bar. Ah, I like it.
Data file. Damaged. Repairing. Damaged. Repairing. 33%. Data file. Passing frozen star. Passing barren star. Passing vortex star. Passing dying star. Operating on minimum energy. No signal detected. No response to beep.
All you need is faith in yourself and a little courage to see it through.
Data file. Target lost. Last known coordinates recorded on file.
Made it to Heidelin. Also, thanks so much, SkyF, so Twitch Prime. Thank you, thank you. Appreciate it. But enjoy
Alpha.
the emotes.
Your homing instincts is functioning as designed. Evidence suggests your fellow Alpha Group subjects perished when the rift contracted. Unavoidable. But there is a multitude of their kind. The next experiment will go forward as planned. Such protestations are wasted energy. This does not aid you in executing your assigned task. Just as I pursue my directive, so must you fulfill your role. Our purpose justifies our existence.
Oh, he's big.
Wait, what?
I mean, he's as big as a planet. Oh,
Yeah, but what I mean is like, why are we on his head?
he put us inside him.
Yes, he did.
He just laid us out.
Ah.
That's where we were.
I didn't need to know that.
That we were with his stones and with his gems.
Yeah, exactly there. Wherever that is.
There you go. Oh no.
Beep. Intrusion detected.
He must be tired from laying us. Get some rest. Thanks, Alpha. That was some marathon. Remember the card shrunk us and then we drank the invisibility potion so we're on his head?
Yeah, but it's still so weird.
No, remember he had the tricks. Remember his tricks? So he could shrink and he could make us invisible.
I know that that's the tools that we used to do that, but it didn't look like we had the time to do so, is what I mean.
Yeah, because it faded to black. Now, who was saying our feathered companion here was obsolete? He put his tools to work even as the rift began to collapse, shrank us down and turned us invisible. All so he could bring you a little surprise. But he had to keep it quiet, or you'd realize we'd survived. He had to trust that we were still clinging on, even as he ran through that endless freezing void. Even when he tripped and almost killed us.
That's because we just put him out of balance. He's not used to having people on his head.
Even when he tripped? Like Sid's like looking at Alpha. You wanted to test us, Omega. So let the experiment begin.
Beep. Illogical. Alpha had no reason to take such action. How do you continue to defy my projections? Beep. Error. Beep. Error. Beep. Error. Insufficient data. Adjusting experiment protocol. I will engage you in battle now. I must have my answers.
Oh, it's the T-1000.
Yes.
Ah, shit.
Oh, it really is, actually.
He's also Super Saiyan.
Now, should I change the voice, I guess, if it's humanoid? I guess it should have different voice.
No, it can have the same voice. Up to you.
I mean, if it's trying to appear humanoid, I guess it should have a voice that's humanoid.
Okay.
Fighting in this form should provide me with a new level of understanding, insight into your psychology, your physiology, even, your mindset, your mortality.
Your psychology.
Yes, psychology.
How does this make you feel?
Is conflict the only way? Do you feel that there's always conflict inside you? Should we do that?
Huh.
Should we just go therapist? That's funny.
I mean, it's just gonna say I'm just built to fight. It's just 'cause
Yeah,
it
but
is,
it's an
sure.
interesting concept to just ask
yeah,
to see if there's a different way.
Okay, awesome.
Should be the only way. Maybe the program just breaks and it doesn't fight us. Affirmative. I understand your language, but your words cannot sway me from my directives. You possess a capability that I do not. The instant I became aware of that fact, conflict became an inevitability. That is my purpose. That is Omega.
Omega is suddenly anime.
Yes, very anime. Commencing final experiment. Testing will continue until I unlock the nature of your anomalous strength.
As long as Omega is no longer about that larboard starboard side, then we're good to go.
I hated that.
Fuck him up. Alpha should be fine with a little rest. I'll make sure he stays safe on the edge of the platform. So no holding back, Light. I don't know if he'll be safe on the edge of the platform, but sure.
Nah, not at all.
Give Omega a beating it won't recover from.
Time to exit.
Hang time. Ah. Okay. Omega rallies from defeat. And reconfigures this form into a drastic effort to comprehend the incomprehensible. What manner of transformation has the machine undergone? It seems that only complete destruction will free Omega and Heidelin from its relentless drive to evolve. Okay. Are we ready? Ah. Let's go.
Hello there, Matt.
Oh. Someone
What?
doesn't meet the requirements?
Oh.
Can we only have one time?
Oh, we. No. Look what is saying. What Kata is saying. We can't queue both at the same time because of different parties.
Okay.
But hey, we should be queuing for Rabanastre, no?
Well, we can't because we're doing the Alpha Scape.
So the soup is becoming quite dense, I have to say.
What?
The soup.
What?
The soup.
What?
Soup.
What about the soup?
The soup where the alpha, omega, whatever is like. Yeah, it's the soup. The Ethereal soup.
I see. Ah, we have all the TVs.
Yes, all the TVs are watching us.
Ah, no.
In Final Fantasy, the TVs are watching you.
Ah, no. Let's watch some TV.
Yeah, okay. That's good. We just chat. Yes, this is chat. I like how they're all swaying. It's like they're trying to pretend they are grass.
Uh-huh. I got my space glamour just for this fight. Oh, we're going to space.
Ah.
I know Sokka has a space outfit as well.
Yeah.
Also, Kata is a wolf man.
Yes, I asked before in the Discord, is this what happened with the wolf people we met earlier?
Oh no, that's why they're all gone.
Yeah, that's why we've never seen them again. They've been turned into this. There you go. We have 2 space lalas.
Yes, we're going to space.
I like we have 2 space lalas and a wolfman. Okay.
This is how Kata goes to space.
Yes. Oh.
I'm more into space marmalade, to be honest. True. You get it. You get it.
I got it too. Okay, so what is the lore justification for us having more people here?
So we called in the boys.
Ah, okay. Well, Link Pearl.
Yeah. Omega M.
Okay.
For marmalade.
Yes. Exactly. That is exactly what it stands for. That's a good Lala portrait.
That's
I
great.
like it.
It's an amazing portrait. Sophia.
Where's the rest of the party? Ah! Okay, turn around, we're all gone.
That's great.
Look. You should not let me have the marker, okay? Just saying. That's very.
Jesus. No, no, we lost someone.
Me? Guess who? Guess who's on the ground again?
Hey, look, imagine if this was that last patch where if you were gone, you just gone.
Yeah, it's just gone. It's just like, don't come back.
That'd make
I mean,
so many of
again-
these fights would be so much more unforgivable.
Yeah.
So unforgiving.
I mean,
but-
again, that's how I did Titan, right? I spent the entire time on the floor. That's great. Also, don't worry, chat, if you don't understand what's happening on the screen. Final Fantasy is quite visually busy, but you get used to it. Like, you start small and then you like build up.
You just learn to like filter out all the
Yeah,
visual clutter because it doesn't matter.
because I remember when I was watching, like, before I started playing myself, I also thought that, like, this was way too confusing. But no, you get used to it. Ah, see, there's a female version.
Oh god,
Goodbye.
that was
Goodbye.
good. God damn it! Where did you go?
Into the void. Look, they didn't warn us that they're gonna do this.
I
okay?
mean, the entire fight, I've just been focusing on making sure you stay in the middle because at any moment you can just be knocked off. Okay.
Okay, but there's goo in the middle. I don't want to stand in that.
Uh-huh.
See, everybody's going to this one.
Yep, because that's the one that pushes.
Sure. No idea what's going on. This one then? I guess this one. Ow, that hurt. What's the other one doing? Okay.
God, I feel so uncomfortable.
So I done this before they did this. Okay.
You noticed, choose invulnerable, right?
No, not to me.
Pretty sure.
It's basically like some players can
Yeah.
hit this one and some players can hit the other one. Human max level is 100. We are quite behind. Don't worry about it.
I'm level 100.
Yeah, but not this content is not level.
Yeah. I turned into soup.
Yeah. He went back to his original Terminator state.
It's catching up with the chat. No, it's it's Reiko.
You struggle with that so hard.
I had to think about it. It's a no question roll, by the way.
Yeah.
I already have
And a minion.
Bom dia, papi, bom dia. Minion? I didn't even notice. Oh yeah, it's a minion.
It's called OMG.
Lovely. Oh, we're in space. Also, that fight was so... I felt so uncomfortable, that fight. Like, as in... Fight... Like, because I melee, so I had to fight on the edge a lot. It was so uncomfortable fighting on the edge of this. Bom dia. So it's catching up. 5,014? Yes, 14. 14.
True, you can turn down battle effects. That is true.
You can. True. Living on the edge is in that fight always.
But yeah, to put it into context, the way Final Fantasy XIV works, you start from the beginning. Of course, you can buy items to just skip the quests, but most people will just go through this quest line to like the main story. We are currently on the second expansion out of what, 5?
Yeah, I think it's 5.
Yeah, I think it's 5. So we are like 6 years behind or something.
Yes.
So to put it into context,
we'll catch up in a couple of years.
Because it's Nehiko was asking about it, so like that's kind of how far behind we are right now. Like we are slowly getting there.
Did you watch the movie? We have to freeze. We have to freeze him. And then melt it.
True.
I like her final form. She morphs in high heels.
Of course. Did you see Kerrigan?
True. My ultimate form. I adapt into high heels.
Clearly, that was what Omega was missing this whole time.
This is why we spoke about imperfections and being incomplete and
Yeah, it was the heels that were missing. The heels and the very, cut shirt. That's what was missing.
The clothes are just missing. God. Okay, great.
Beep. Failure. Beep. Defeated. I wanted to understand you, to assimilate your strength.
Why the hell do you have morphin high heels?
Because I saw humans, they wear heels, and they always think that makes them look stronger.
You know what would have been amazing?
As a female character.
You know what would have been amazing? If she had morphed into a falafel.
Yes.
For her final form. If she morphed into Salko.
Look at Alpha.
Yeah.
I don't know if you clicked, but Alpha started. It's cute.
It would have been amazing though if she morphed into like a Salko replicant.
Yeah, just replica of Soko with the slippers and everything.
Yes, with the slippers. Yes. That would have been peak Omega.
So I like how Kata is saying, Omega unfortunately gained the data from Lim Salomisa.
Oh no.
That explains so much. At least not Balmung. It could be worse. Alpha, your gesture serves no logical purpose. You are as incomprehensible as these mortals. But you did not fight them. How have you become like them?
Omega, the anomaly you see in us, the answer you search for. It's our heart,
Johanna.
our spirit, the intangible strength of one's soul. It's Bjatter. Ah.
How did we get to spirit?
It is not a quality that can be measured or acquired through any amount of analytical combat. Instead of fighting against us, you might have learned more by standing with us, just as Alpha did.
Heart. You speak of something more than what beats in your chest. The inconstant,
Terran player.
immeasurable factor. He's long retired. I cannot gather any data from him anymore.
Data not found.
The inconstant, immeasurable factor behind your victories. Midgard's son displayed it too, but such unpredictable potential was never part of my design. She looks even like more naked. from
Yeah,
the
she
back.
does. Yeah.
Beep. Projection. Had I integrated this quality, how powerful would I have become? Strong enough to return?
Nay, Omega. I'm afraid it doesn't work quite like that. 'Twas a long, lonely path you traveled to arrive here. To return across the vast distance alone, anyone with the spirit to break would find the journey more difficult, not less so.
I see. I think I understand.
The rift is destabilizing. Gods, take me for a fool. Hadn't planned past defeating Omega.
I was gonna say that yeah, exactly.
Hop into my spaceship. Ah, it's Railscar.
What is he doing here?
That's a good question.
Oh, he just flew in. I get it.
Chief, Flight Alpha, hold on, we're coming. Biggs?
Okay,
Biggs
hold on,
is with
hold
him?
on. Before
on the back
before
of a
we
huge
move on.
dragon?
before we move on, I don't think Biggs and Wiggs were ever introduced to Hralsfjord.
They were not. They were not. It happened off screen.
There is no reason for them to come.
You don't
here.
understand, Cooper. You don't. They met in the infirmary.
It makes so much sense. I mean, Hralsberger lost his wing. Remember?
Yeah, remember his wings got pulled off. They got
Ah.
torn apart by his brother. Remember that?
Yeah, exactly. They also stabbed an entire Hralsberger together with Midsummer
Yes.
and Ramu in that same infirmary.
Yes. He's been in the infirmary since Heaven's Ward, recovering, regrowing that wing. It's been regrowing the entire time.
True. Makes sense. Yeah, now it all makes sense.
Yeah. How did he regrow his wing, by the way? Because he's not a primal.
I
He's
don't
a
think he
dragon.
grows.
Yeah.
I think he just doesn't have them.
Then how's he flying?
But also, look. The doctors at the infirmary are really good.
You know, it would have been sick if they
Don't
attached
question
like a
it.
Garland Works like metallic wing on Railscar.
It would be because
would be so
then
sick.
it
Yeah.
would actually make sense for
It would.
Biggs and Wicks to be there. Like
Yeah.
it would be kind of like Toothless, right?
Yeah.
Where like you know he lost his part, so like he got like a mechanical one.
Yeah, that would actually like the problem right now is I don't think the writers remembered that he got his wing torn off because I'm pretty sure they just animated him with a wing. But it would have been so
Yes,
much
I
better.
saw his wings.
Yeah, it would have been so much better if he had a mechanical wing instead, 100%.
Yeah, because he did lose wings. We saw it happen.
Mhm.
Also, quickly shout out to SkyFs as they are leaving.
Thank you, Sky. Thank you for dropping by and helping us out today. We appreciate it. We made it through all of. We didn't quite make it to Rabanastre, but we made it through all of Omega Scape. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you for hanging out, for helping us with the QAs.
Thank you.
And healing.
Yes.
So much healing. We need it.
Back of a huge dragon.
Yeah, but how is the better answer? But I don't know. What do I?
I think we just call his name. I think that'll make more sense.
I guess calling his names would be nice to him
Yeah.
because it's like, oh,
No,
it's
we'll call
you,
his
you
name.
know, like
We'll
I
call
could-
his name. Call his name.
like because we want to be nice, but really I want to say, but how? Makes no sense.
Midsummer sent us to rescue you. Explanations can wait. Hop on, quick. How are we
Midsummer
breathing
can
in
just-
space? Don't worry about it.
Don't think too much because you're gonna start suffocating.
Yes.
But I guess considering that Midsummer could just like change his form, I guess he just made Hralsvege grow wings. I don't know.
What?
Midsummer suddenly became big when he was small. So I guess he can just change his physicality.
Talking about
at
dragons in general.
Yeah. Or Midsummer can like just do it because he's the most powerful. I don't know.
What are you talking about, Midsummer? What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
Because they said that Midsummer told us to come
Yes,
save
he
us.
told
So maybe
them.
he like gave wings to Hralsvege.
I don't think so. Remember, he's passed out. He's in bed. He's in bed.
True. Then how did he talk to them?
He faxed them.
Fuck.
Railscar, wasn't it? Suddenly we just teleport out. We're just done. Okay. Railscar,
Yeah,
wasn't it? Our thanks. You pulled us out of a tight spot indeed. The riders remembered I existed. Okay.
Exactly.
Spare me thy pleasantries, mortal. But I lent my wings at the request of my sire. You didn't have any wings.
The wings that you didn't have.
Yeah. Ah, so Midsummer has been watching over us. I would dare give thanks to him as well. His intervention allowed us to continue our battle, and forever remove the threat of Omega from this world, from all worlds. Wait, is Omega dead?
Like, yeah, that's what they're implying.
We were inside Omega. Okay. In all the long centuries of mine existence, this marketh the first occasion my father hath asked of me a boon. A gift of gratitude, and mayhap of atonement, for those who would face the deadly foe he left behind. That's me. Will he remain in slumber? Do you think because they're both, like, related, so that's why they can commune? Because, like, Chogo is basically like a dragon.
I think he was just saying that he can talk to animals in general, but sure.
Yeah. 'Tis likely, little one. What is but a fleeting respite for my sire might last a lesser creature's lifetime. That is true, yeah. That's why we assume he's going to be gone for, like, you know, a couple 100 years, maybe. But let not thy heart be troubled. Even in dream, he doth keep his mind's eye upon the fate of this star. He is possessed of remarkable devotion. Is perhaps the closest word in the tongue of men. His love is as boundless as the sea of stars across which he carried his unhatched brood. It did sustain him, even as the arduous journey exhausted the fire in his mane. And when he at last arrived at one Heidelin, a sanctuary for his children, did he form with this land an irreplaceable bond. Enough. I have spoken over much, but I will praise your victory, as my father would surely wish to were he here.
Now I want you to read Iceland's comment.
He's just winging it. I did see that, yes. Yes. Ah. Okay, Biggs. Ugh. The cuts opened up again. But I'm glad we reached you in time. Weeks. Did you see the yawn? It's just a big hole again. It's a big hole.
It is a big hole. And we still can't jump into it.
Nah. Siege. Well, I can add being rescued by a giant worm to the list of things I didn't expect to happen today. It was fortunate Raelsgar agreed to come for us. We had to defeat Omega at any cost, of course, but I would much prefer being alive to celebrate the deed. Complete. Siege.
Oh no.
Can't speak to him. Can't speak to anyone.
You are disconnecting. You are disconnecting.
Ah. Okay, I guess I'll wait it out.
Oh, you're back, I think. You're back.
Okay. It's finally over. Weeks. Oh, no. See, okay, same dialogue.
Yeah.
I see. It's Mudfish. I'm losing connection to the server. To the in-game server.
Mm.
Okay, Biggs. Biggs has a look of profound relief. Whew, I'm so glad we got you out of there. I don't know if what we would have done if Raelsgar hadn't come along. The situation being what it was, Wiggs and I came out to the Yorn to see if we could lend you a hand. Karugian's orders be damned. That's when we saw the ether bubbling like hot water in a pot. Just as we were debating whether or not we should jump in, the big surly dragon flew down to explain the anomaly. Then he offered us a ride. And the rest you already know.
Wait, explain the anomaly? Why don't you explain it to us?
Jesse will be relieved to hear that Omega is gone, and you lots are safe. I say we head straight back to Raelsgar's Reach and let everyone know the good news.
Alpha is here.
Okay.
Alpha is staring quietly into the now empty room.
Right.
Oh, does he miss Omega? I think he misses Omega. I thought that maybe they're gonna like keep Omega as an entity.
I mean, they probably have.
Probably.
I'm not sure if Omega's dead. Weeks. Say it's just a myth. But surely you've earned one this time, Light. You know, a big fat company bonus. Ah,
yes. Give me the bonus. So does Alpha get a bonus?
Poor Jessie. Her nerves must be worn thin after all that. Weeks. Go on. Should be the one to tell her. Jessie. Alpha laid us.
He did. Somehow. Welcome back, Milika. You truly are a force to be reckoned with. If ever there's another Omega, I'd wager it'll skip the experiments and go straight to generating a simulacrum of you. Not that I'd want that to happen. And besides, I don't think anyone can truly mimic your unique strengths. You're our one-of-a-kind hero.
So, does that mean we don't need to worry about Omega's monsters invading our world anymore? Aye. All of its creations vanished along with the root itself. With Omega defeated, we averted that particular catastrophe before it began.
But Alpha is still here.
Light struck the killing blow, of course, but we never would have made it to the point without everyone's hard work and support. Once again, I'm sincerely grateful to be surrounded by such wonderful colleagues. We're not going to address the chocobo in the room?
Nah. Not to spoil the moment, Chief, but the Alliance leaders are anxious to learn of Omega's fate. When every head of the state is clamoring for a report, we can very well ignore them. How much do you mean to tell them?
How much indeed? All of it. When it comes to a threat of Omega's magnitude, we have the duty to reassure our allies that the world is not coming to an end. The best way to do that is to report every last detail, including us suplexing a train.
Yeah, us suplexing a train and being laid.
Yes.
By a chocobo.
Yes, chocobo did lay us. And the coffee. We need...
And the coffee. The coffee is the most important detail, especially how sick it made you.
Yes. We have to go into detail as to the sickness that it did.
I just imagine Sid being like, yeah, and he drank it, and you don't understand, guys. He drank all of it, you know?
Yes. He would not stop.
Just keeps going. I'm surprised at you, Chief. I was almost certain you'd want to muddy the waters to prevent knowledge of this technology falling into the wrong hands. Something similar.
Doubt anyone outside our particular circle would even believe the tale. Experiments taking place in a rift between dimensions, facing off against villains recreated from history and legend, battling godlike beings from other worlds.
And a train.
And even assuming some ambitious fellows scheme to build an Omega of his own, the technology required is as far beyond our reach as that terrible weapon's home star, a distant dream.
Right, you heard the Chief. We missed our chance on the front lines, but there's plenty of work left to be done. Round up everyone who's standing idle and get moving on those reports. And don't forget to contact our people still out in the field.
Thank you, Jesse. I'll leave things in your capable...
Not so fast, Master Garland. You count as part of the support team as well. Mika did all the fighting and Alpha did all the running, but surely you have energy to spare. Who exactly did you expect to sign up on all those official reports? And even without that little chore, you have a pile of other company tasks that's grown arse high to an arrows while you've been tending to this whole Omega business. Most importantly, isn't there someone else you should be sharing this victory with?
I should probably head over to the infirmary right away. Meanwhile, you should take a well-earned rest. I don't think there's a way to properly reward you for all you've accomplished, but I'll see what we can do. I'm just glad everyone's back in one piece. Take care of yourself, Light. What are your plans now, Alpha? With Omega gone, you're your own chocobo now. You can do whatever you want. Anything at all. To be a spaceman.
Yes.
Want to go outside? Do you have some place in mind? Space. Come on, Wiggs. Get those laughable legs moving, or I'll leave without you. On my way.
It just suddenly cuts. Okay.
Jesse.
I've got a lot of loose ends to tie up here, Milica. Don't worry, I haven't forgotten your reward. The Chief and I have something in mind.
Alpha seems eager to see what Ralga's Reach has to offer. Shall we go for a walk?
Shall we go for a walk? Let's go.
Going for a walk.
Let's go. I really hope that the Magitech terminal has another piece of music for us, though.
Ha. It will.
We need some relaxation after all this fighting. To not become savage.
I can speak to the fancy chocobos.
True, you could. You could speak to our chocobos.
Alpha appears to be watching the inhabitants of Ralga's Reach with great interest. Wait. I'm gonna go speak to Nero.
I mean, probably should.
That should. Probably should.
Remember how Nero was one of the main characters of this story?
Nah.
Am I now disconnecting? Okay.
Okay.
Hold on. I'm very delayed because it lagged out.
So when you're ready with the dialogue.
Okay.
Nero's not here? No, Chief. He said he needed some time away for recuperation, and then he left. Recuperation? His wounds must be troubling him more than he let on. He asked me to send you this. What's this? A receipt for payment. Covers the
so
cost for the following items: additional machine parts and implements, supplemental reference publications, expenses incurred in upgrading Magitech armor and gunhammer, funds spent on idle research during enforced convalescence.
A special blend of coffee.
It also includes a large sum listed as a gratuity for exceptional services rendered. The entire amount was charged in your name, Master Garland. Find him. I want everyone searching for Nero right now. Everyone.
You know what? I like this. I like how Nero just leaves and just like leaves him where he sleeps. Not like, like something meaningful now. Just a receipt for his exceptional service.
Ah. Sako joined. Look, hey, look, remember LSA? She's still there.
Who?
LSA and Alfredo, they're still in the infirmary.
Who?
Ah. Everyone's in the infirmary.
Pick a bed.
Yes.
Good job.
I want to. There we go.
Okay, where is Alpha? We need to finish this quest.
We can finish it next time.
No, but like we
can finish it next time. This quest line is probably going to continue for a little bit.
Okay.
And I'd rather get some veg. We have a cast in like 6 hours.
I mean, you have veg here.
Yes. Yeah. Okay, thank you, Kata, Selko. Thank you for joining us. Likewise to Sky as well. To Sky. Thank you.
Yes.
You made the queue times a lot shorter and you helped us through. You're able to pick us up.
Yes. We are on the ground so many times, me especially.
Yeah, it was interesting as a quest line.
Yeah.
Interesting. Nice throwback period. It's kind of weird that they decided to use the post patch of Stormblood to have all the references to old games. Not just this, but like the Rabanastre stuff and the Final Fantasy Tactics stuff as well.
Yeah, exactly.
It's kind of weird. It's
like
kind of weird because
any ideas related to the story itself.
Yeah, it's weird because it does feel very unrelated to the main story, the main MSQ. Which makes it good. On the one hand, it makes it good. On the other hand, it is kind of weird because it is.
I mean, to be fair,
different.
like Alexander wasn't super related to the main story either.
Yeah, true. I found even though there were some fights that I enjoyed in Omega Scape, it didn't feel as grand as Alexander or Bahamut. Like, specifically the final fights. Like, fighting Bahamut and fighting...
Bahamut was epic.
Yeah, but even fighting Alexander was, like, even more grand, right? It's like, remember, like, there's, like, multiple phases to the fight, and he, like, grows in size, and he's, like, massive and all this stuff. Like, it's... Like, it was, like, a more epic battle. Here, I'll be honest, I did not get that feeling at all fighting
Yeah,
Omega.
like, the last Omega battle was just kind of sad.
Yeah. It was
But, like, it was trying to find the perfect warrior, so he just became human and still, like, couldn't do it. Like it just was kind of sad.
I think the problem with the Omega fights, is that it should have been more epic. Like, as in, sounds like we need to throw it into Savage versions. I mean, we're comparing it to regular versions of Bahamut and regular versions of Alexander.
It's not about like the difficulty of it. It's just like the feel of it.
Yeah, exactly. It's not about the difficulty. It's about the story. It's about the vibe. It's about the presentation, the visual.
I still specifically remember the moment that Bahamut turns into Bahamut Prime, and you have like the music with the countdown, and like everything explodes. That leaves an impression. This didn't.
Yeah, I think the problem with this is what was the most epic scene, including Omega, was the kaiju fight, right? Like the kaiju fight was cool, but I never got the feeling that we ever fought the Omega that was a part of that kaiju fight. Right? Like the Scarab version of Omega that we fought was pathetic compared to what we saw in the cinematic, right?
Yes. It wasn't the one that was fighting the Primal.
Yes, whereas the Bahamut that we fought did, with its epicness, did match the Bahamut that we saw in the cinematic, right? Like, Like it was an impressive cinematic with Bahamut. Then we fought him, and it was the music, the everything was hype, right? And again, even with Alexander, like it was again like the scale seemed bigger and yeah, just grander. I keep saying the word grander, but grander there. For Omega, that was not there. It was weird. It was done in a very different way. Didn't feel epic. It didn't feel, as you said, it felt kind of sad and pathetic, like killing this creature because they decided to humanize it in the end. They decided to make you feel sorry for it, right? Because the story is that like it's a lonely creature that left its home and just wants to go back home, but will never go there because it's it's however far away. And it's just doing whatever it can just because it's alone, right? It's like that's the whole takeaway you get from it. It's just a lonely creature. It's like, oh, okay, like it's just like you feel bad for it, like you don't. It's just a very different story.
It's fine if you feel that after the fight, but you probably shouldn't feel that during the fight.
It's
like it feels bad to kill this creature. It just fights you because that's its purpose in life.
It's a weird decision that they made, like a weird narrative decision that they made with Omega to make it like that instead of something more epic. It's weird. It's a weird decision. And it makes it I don't know if I think story-wise it's fine, I guess. But I say I guess just because, again, like as you said, like the whole the whole Midsummer thing was very shoehorned in.
It felt like a lot of parts were just like stitched together with no actual purpose, like the Midsummer, like the Kralsberger part at the end. Like if you cut out the dragons completely from this, like you wouldn't lose nothing out of the story. Like they didn't really influence the story all that much. Like even with the be like, oh, they actually have information on Omega because they fought it before, but like they told us nothing. They said we will just learn in time. So like they fulfilled basically no purpose in the story for us.
Like as we mentioned, like it feels like they brought it up just so now they have an excuse to not use Midsummer for the next like 1 or 2 expansions. Like obviously we're gonna go back to it. Obviously this is a story beat that they're gonna come back to, but it feels like it was there just to set aside. It was weird, a weird decision.
That's what it felt like.
Just because it also feels unnecessary. It's it's I feel like this quest line has the same problem that we had with the MSQ in regards to the handling of certain characters. And like where it feels like they don't know what to do with certain characters, so they want to put them aside.
They just want to remove them.
And they just want to remove them. You get the same vibe here as well, for sure.
Very much so for like Midsummer especially, but like I was the most surprised by the Nero part because it looked like they were making like Nero essentially the main character of this story of sorts. Like they had like him even have like scenes on his own, and like it seemed like they had a lot of fun with like making scenes for Nero because Nero often gets the best animated scenes as well. But then they're like, no, actually, we don't know how to finish this. Like, he's in the infirmary now. He's gone.
I think the Nero thing is probably the worst one, just because for Midsummer, as we said, like it feels like they introduce him just so they have they have a reason to write him out. For Nero, they spend time with him. Like for Nero, he was straight up, as you said, like he was like he was like a main part of the story. And then they got rid of him for the finale, which felt odd. And you can't even say that maybe they like lost the voice actor so they couldn't keep writing for him because he had to go because there was no voice acting.
There is no voice acting.
Yeah, exactly. It was just all via text, so you can't even make that excuse that like maybe they didn't have the voice actor like that, like maybe they didn't have him contracted anymore to like keep him going or keep writing, which is like part of what happened for the MSQ. But like you can't even say that here.
Yeah, that was the weirdest decision this entire quest line, I feel like. Like, was just suddenly removing Nero.
Yeah. Yeah. It's weird. But revisiting like the older areas was nice, and I guess, yeah. I still don't know how I feel about them humanizing or them turning like the way that they handled Omega. It's kind of weird. I still don't know how I feel about it. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. Like I will say that like the moment Omega turned anime, as you said it, like it kind of just felt underwhelming.
Mm-hmm.
It's like it was more formidable as a construct.
Yeah.
Than a humanoid.
No, the reason they made it humanoid was to the problem with making it humanoid. It was to make you feel more, obviously more bad for it. Which, as you said, it makes it feel weird, like fighting it.
Like literally, you have like the very last scene with Omega. You have Omega as a like a fragile girl, essentially.
Yeah, obviously, like that's the purpose of that. It's like that's why also she has no clothes on, basically. So they want her to come off as vulnerable as possible, so you feel as bad as possible for this character. Like it's all with purpose, but it's also very last minute as well. Like they never. For whatever reason, it actually fit quite well that you were voice acting Omega the entire time, because they turned her into a female, like into that character. It's like, okay, I guess, yeah, sure, yeah.
I don't know, cause like the stuff with Alpha was generally good. Like again, stuff with Nero was good, until they just removed him all of a sudden.
Yeah.
It's like the finale probably suffered the most.
Yeah, I agree.
And also, I want to point out, like they made such a big deal of the mechanism that the father of Sid made, and then we didn't really see much of it.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's like, oh, here, press on the button, and like it gives you shield. It's like, for how much they hyped it up, it didn't look that impressive.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I agree, in the sense that it was a big deal, right? Like you literally had Sid shaking, like you had him shaking.
Yeah, Sid was shaking, and we were told that this destroyed the city and his father as well.
Yeah, his own dad.
That's how his father died.
Yeah. I agree.
So like for that to not have some kind of like dramatic like consequence was weird.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not saying it should have gone wrong, but like it should be some kind of grander scene where like this actually, like, you know, like maybe like we are actually losing to Omega, and like Sid like comes in like this is the moment, like use it, and like you have like maybe a cinematic or something else happening where like when he uses it.
Yeah, I think this is also why it was weird that they removed Nero, because you can also do a lot more with his character given that situation as well. Like this, just because obviously they had this scene where he, like, you know, he was able to like consult him in regards to making the device and committing to it, but like when it comes to even using it as well and stuff like that,
like having support in the moment.
Exactly, there would have been a lot more potential there, just for narrative, like character building moment between.
Yeah, and we could have the moment where, like, you know, as much as like he hates to work with him, like he trusts him, and like you could have like that bond between them there.
Yeah, for sure.
But they decided to fill the infirmary, so. Yeah. So next time, Rabanastre.
next time.
I feel like at the rate that we're going, like Darking will catch up to us to play Rabanastre with us.
Yeah, catch up in time. Catch up.
Okay. Also, question of the technical kind. If everything regarding to Omega is gone, how is Alpha still a thing?
I think we might find out at the end of this questline. Like, we're still not
To
done.
be honest, even I may catch up. Yeah, true, I still.
True. Catch up.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I think like yeah, I don't know. I think it's I don't think I want to be too critical of what's happening here, because like everything in Stormblood has just been bad. Like it's like I don't know. I feel like the idea of saving things for later is probably a good thing overall in the grander scheme of things. Like if they can't handle it here, then you know, hand it off to a better team and they can handle it later. In regards to like, because I can see them expanding on everything that just happened, right? I can see them expanding on. Obviously, they're going to bring back Midsummer. They're probably going to touch back and maybe bring back Omega again and talk about like the planet that they're from or where they came from and the rivalry and all that stuff between him and them and like Midsummer. Like they're probably going to touch base on all this stuff again later and delve into it further in future expansions. So yeah, I don't know. They probably did the best they can here with what they have, with like the team that they have. So yeah,
I disagree, but sure.
Well, like
again, like I like all this stuff with like the Omega itself, with like the dragon, like that. I accept that, like, you know, this kind of been the theme for Stormblood, that like things are just here, like, hey, remember this, and like stuff like that. But I will not accept what they did with Nero, because on its own, like, that story is weird.
I think that's the worst part about it, for sure. Just because they started with him, so there's no excuse.
Yeah, because that was something that they made there. Like that wasn't like, oh, we have this and like we have this like loose end and we have to do something with it. No, like they intentionally put Nero there.
Yeah, for sure. I agree. I think the Nero thing is it's the one that's the hardest to like try to justify. Yeah, to try to justify for sure. Well, sure. But yeah, still so far the best part of Stormblood. I mean, I say best. I guess Bard Questline was the best. That was peak
Bard
Stormblood.
Questline was good.
Yeah, that's been peak Stormblood so far. Is the
Bard
Questline
Questline was the best so far.
Yeah. I wouldn't say this was bad though.
No, it wasn't bad, but it suffered from similar issues.
Yeah, for sure.
Like again, like the stuff with Alpha was nice. So like you know, there were good parts to it.
Yeah. I said it before during the thing. I really hope they don't keep using the trope that if they want to remove a character, they just end up in the infirmary. Like
just
that was
they did it.
They did it like to a comical amount. This expansion.
Yes.
Like unironically.
Yes.
Like it's just
this
fucking
is
stupid.
ridiculous.
Yeah. But I would assume that they are aware of their like failings here.
Also, there's one more quest line. I mean, there are several quest lines we still haven't done, but there's one more quest line that can also be better than all of this. The Manderville.
The Manderville quest line. I thought you were gonna say like the Machinist quest line. True. Like in general, like,
that's why I'm saying there's more. Like there's more like class quests and stuff, but like out of the like main quest, quote unquote, then Manderville is still out there.
For sure. I think next time we stream, we're probably gonna continue the MSQ. I mean, we're gonna wrap this up. We might do some Savage runs, like unsynced Savage runs, maybe. We'll see. And then we will continue the main story. Because we have to eventually. we can't avoid it.
Yeah, just put it back forever.
We cannot avoid the main story. We gotta go back in. It'll be fine. Fine. Gotta rip the band-aid off. Yeah. So yeah, thank you.
I mean, it can't be that bad, right?
No, I guarantee we're past the worst of it. I guarantee.
Yeah,
I
that's
feel
what I
confident.
feel like.
Yeah, we're past the worst.
I feel like it's up from here.
It's all uphill from here. It's all uphill.
So yes, Ice Tank. Queh.
Queh. Oh yeah. So yeah, thank you, Sofko. Thank you, Kata. Thank you, Sky. We appreciate the help when it comes to going through all the raids and all the content. Thank you.
Thank you everyone for watching.
Yes, and best of luck over the weekend, Kata, as well. I know you're going to be doing some ultimates, I believe. Good luck.
Yeah, I heard some parties are being organized for that.
Yes.
That said, if you want to know what we are up to in Final Fantasy off stream, make sure to join our Discord, because that's where we post stuff about our off stream adventures.
For sure. For sure. We will, this year, we will start Shadowbringers.
Ah! Bold.
This year.
Bold claims there.
Maybe end of the year, we'll start Shadowbringers. That'd be crazy. Remember, I think Shadowbringers was out when we started playing. Like, I think Shadowbringers was the newest one when we started playing.
Yes, yes. When we started playing, it was Shadowbringers.
Yeah.
Yes, I can confirm.
It's crazy.
Hey, so we only have what, 3 expansions now?
Yeah, can you Salko, can you tell Yoshi P to like stop? No, Yoshi
Wait.
P. Can you tell him to like stop making expansions for like 5 years? So we can catch up.
No, just delay them a little bit.
Yeah.
Maybe like give the writers more time to write stuff.
Yes. Let him cook. Let him cook.
We're halfway through though. Oh no. Yeah, we're getting there. We're getting there.
Getting there. We'll get there in like 5 years. You know, I'm confident we can get there in 2. We'll get there in 2.
Yeah, at this rate that we're going right now, I believe. So.
Yeah, we'll get there in 2 years. Easily. 2 years. Good luck, Uwe Progging. Yes, good luck, Yeah, with that, thanks for watching. Thanks for support, we appreciate it. Can't wait going to the nursery home and watch you guys finish the game. Yes! I'll let you know, so I'm mostly all about what Jesse's been asking him for. Ability to other races to carry Lilas.
That's good. I like that.
Have the other races be mounts.
Can we also carry like our pets while we're at it? I want to carry my minion.
I mean, am I crazy? Isn't there a minion that does that? Right? Isn't there a minion
There are
that
some minions. There are some minions that will like climb on your shoulder.
Yeah, they should do that for like every minion. They should.
Yeah, like let me hold my duck.
Yes.
I want to hold my duck.
That'd be nice. Fluent in Japanese, you might hit Endwalker. That's a promise. It's a promise. Oh no. Alright, with that, thanks for watching. Thanks for watching the supports. We're gonna go pass out. Again, we're gonna be live in 7.5 hours time with the next class with some GSL. With GSL, happy GSL. Also, tomorrow's a busy day. Tomorrow is it also a podcast? Yes.
Yes.
Yeah,
It's
so
GSL, podcast, and then OSC.
Yep. So yes, busy day tomorrow. Busy day. But thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye. Bye.
Bye.